So someone asked me, why are you recording videos like this again? And why are you recording on your bed? Like it's unstable. Yeah, because life is unstable. I mean, here I am in this tiny room, feeling exhausted, feeling so many feelings at the same time. Like, I told you in my previous video, I'm going through grief. And this is just human. This is just very human. Yeah, but you claim to be a light bringer. No, I'm not claiming to be a light bringer. I'm claiming to play the role of a light bringer or have the experience of a light bringer, while at the same time I have the experience of a human being. A human being. Being human. Being very human. And yeah, you can be enlightened, whatever. I don't know if you've seen the short. I recorded the short like enlightenment is boring as fuck. And then I had to laugh really hard because, the moment you realize you're not any of this and you're all of this at the same time, I mean, it's hilarious. It's painful, and it's hard. So don't ever feel like you need to look up to me. Never ever put me on a pedestal. No, I'm just as human as anybody else. I might be a little bit more aware of all the things that I'm not, or at the same time. I mean, being human and the sensation of being human comes from identifying with the ego, the mind, the feelings, the thoughts, the assumptions, the illusions, the programs, the indoctrination, all these things like this. So they're all tied into the identity, and it's not like okay, so now I'm aware I am not the human. I'm done with identifying. So from now on, everything will be la di da. No, it will be a lot easier to deal with it because, yeah, I mean, beyond everything I'm going through right now, there's also this stillness, this inner peace, this knowingness, this just aware of all of these things, but it doesn't make the human part disappear. Like I said in the first episode of the reality check series, it's not like we're moving from 3D to 4D to 5D to whatever D. No, it's more like an expansion. Like we used to live in this 3D reality of either something is true or something is false. There was no in between for a long freaking time. And then slowly we started expanding, like we could look beyond the 3D reality. We could look from a 4D perspective, and what I call the gray spectrum. Like truth is not black and white; it's dynamic. Yeah, I mean, you know all about this, right? But still, there's a huge difference between knowing it and actually living through it. I mean, for example, so I'm in this tiny room and I could make my mind or my ego could make like a huge drama out of it. Like, yeah, this tiny room was not what they put on Booking.com, and on Booking.com it looks much bigger. No, when I look at the Booking.com photos, okay, they're taken from like a wide angle, so it looks bigger. But if you compare it to reality, no, it's just nice pictures. uh, okay, something that doesn't add up. It says it's 20 square meters. Well, this bed is probably, let's say, 2 meters, and there's a meter, 2 meters, and there's like a meter extra where there's like a little bureau, little table. So it's like 3 meters. And if I count the toilet and the bathroom, which is tiny, then I would say that that's up to 4 meters. So it's 3 by 4 is 12. So you're missing like 8 square meters. But who freaking cares? Right? We humans, and it's basically because how we were raised, how yeah, what we saw other people do, and we just took on these, yeah, idiocracies. I mean, what use is it to make a drama out of this? And of course, one could say, yeah, but if you really want to live in abundance, you shouldn't accept like mediocrities. You shouldn't accept these kind of things. You need to live in a. You need to. If you accept less than abundance, then you're basically saying to the universe, "I'm okay with less than abundance." I don't know. I really don't know, because I live in abundance. I mean, I'm here only for 2 days, then I fly back home to Bali. I'll be okay again. And right now, it's just a room, it's just a bed. I did sleep okay. I was a bit tired, so I didn't sleep full night. But yeah, I went to bed early and I woke up like a normal time, around 8 a.m. And yeah, I listened to some sort of guided meditation. It's not really a meditation, it's more like an invocation by someone who I've been following for a long time. She's called Oracle Bill. Really, really special expression as well. And yeah, I had these vivid dreams, and not bad dreams. The night before I had like not so nice dream. It was a bit weird. But it's just your humanness, your system trying to deal with it. Why is it still saying it has no power? Well, never mind. It's so that's what I so often do. Take a deep breath and let it go. I mean, some part of me is also enjoying this. And I don't mean like a sick masochistic part that enjoys suffering. No, some part of me also sees the adventure in all of this. Like, this is not a curveball. This is just reality showing up in a different form than what I'm used to be, or than I'm used to, what I am used to. Normally, I will be drinking my coffee at Akamana, recording video, posting the next day, posting the video of the day before. Usually take around 1 day. Sometimes I record a couple of videos, so I work ahead a little. But lately, I've been even publishing the same video I recorded that day. So yeah, you're pretty much up to date. And best would be for me, when I find like this rhythm when I can just go live, sort of. Uh, and but yeah, I mean, living on the other side of the world, like Asia, Southeast Asia, we are like 12 hours ahead of most of you. And right now I'm in Malaysia. I think it's 1 hour earlier, later. Time. Who gives a frick? Who gives a shite? Yeah. This video I recorded for the reality check series about the I am. Mm, it almost felt like a test. Like, listen, dude, you recorded this video claiming this and this. Well, not claiming, more like sharing insight. And then here you are in this tiny room and low in energy and blah blah blah. It's just a contrast. And yeah, I love how Bentinho described it when he was talking about the law of one, about the densities, and he said, listen, up till sixth density, and we are a long way from sixth density. We are only now moving from third to fourth density. No, it's not the same as dimension. Density is like an evolutionary stage. We've been in this compressed, condensed, like really dense third density, and third density is, it only lasts a short time, relative short time in universal time measurements. It's like well, a single day, just one cycle from darkness. So you awake from darkness into the light, and then you realize, it's quite the reversed. It's quite the reverse. It's you come from light and you wake up inside the darkness. And when you awaken, suddenly life feels very like, is this life? Really? Is this awareness? Is this enlightenment? It doesn't feel enlightened at all. It feels like I'm going crazy. It feels like the whole world is going to shits. The whole world is going through shifts. Yeah. So after third density, fourth density, love and understanding, we will probably be in this evolutionary state for at least 100,000 years, if not more. I mean, these stages, they like take a long time. Like we take a long time to say something. Because what we say needs to be said. I remember the exact phrase, but Lord of the Rings, no. Yeah, Lord of the Rings. Entmoet. Man, I love those movies. The hobbits were in a hurry, and the Ents, they had to agree first whether they're gonna have an Entmoet, whether they're gonna have a talk. So can you imagine like fourth density being hundreds of thousands of years, maybe millions of years, and then we move into fifth density, light and wisdom, and that takes a long time because You start to understand that love is not the end all. Um, it's just one part of it. And then when I've seen it, I've been there and seen from fifth density, love can be foolish. I mean, when you fall in love with someone, sometimes it's like a psychosis. You totally lose your mind and you totally go insane. You think she or he is like and then after a while reality kicks in. Like hello, yeah, you're also a bit weird. You're also a bit difficult. You're also a bit demanding. You're also a bit different than me. I thought we were like the same. We were like twin flames and twin souls. And you are my everything. Yeah, until. Yeah. So now I'm supposed to be single again, but I already was single. I am this singular. I am individualized segment of the I am, like right here. And here's the I am, the bigger I am. This is called what they call the Atman, and this is what they call the Brahman. Your individualized self and your divine self. But it's all concepts. When you go through shit like this, it's so easy to forget. It's so easy to get stuck, to feel like, but I already achieved so much. I've worked through all my shadows. So why is life throwing me a bone? Why is life... Well, I don't think this is the proper expression. Why is life screwing me over? No, it's not screwing me over. It's just, you were ready to also experience this side of the story. And it's just a side. It's not like the opposite, the other side. It's not like I'm going through a rough time. I am, and I'm not. And that's the beauty of my philosophy. I dipped it, called it omni-Sophie, omni-sophos. The all involving truth, wisdom. Sophos is like wisdom. The all involving wisdom. Yeah, so my mind is been trying to play tricks on me. I've noticed it. I also see like it's not really my thoughts. So this could be old lack beliefs or old convictions. It could even be like these non-physical entities or thought forms trying to latch on. I spoke about this in a video which I haven't published yet because I was also in the midst of processing this heartbreak. So yeah, it's okay to be human. And I'm not sure. At one point, I started to tell the story of, yeah, And when I turned 50, I told some people in some conversation where it popped up like, yeah, I'm gonna live up to 150, so I'm only one third on my way. So there was like my first third, and then the next 50 years I will probably spend traveling, which is true. I've been traveling since 50, since I became 50. So maybe for these next 50 years, I'll be traveling the world, or even beyond this world. And the way I see it, the next 50 years, so uh, from 2070 onwards, it's hard to predict because things are gonna change like wow. And I might be here in another form, in a not so physical form. Some call it the crystalline body. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So right now I'm dealing not so much with physicality because my body, yeah, I do sense that it's a bit off balance because of lack of sleep. But yeah, it's okay. It's more like my nervous system took a huge blow from uh, yeah, these explosions, you know, from who it really got to me. It really She really got to me like on a level. Yeah, maybe I will talk in depth about this uh, in in a month or so. Sometimes it's helpful to talk about it when you're fully in it, but I've also learned that when you're fully in it, you sometimes, oh, yeah, okay, we sometimes use words or create a story, and if we repeat this story over and over again, like telling it or in your thoughts, in your mind, then it becomes reality. So uh, I already noticed it. Like the past few days, I've been talking. Well, the past few weeks actually, I've been talking about this relationship breakup and stuff. But it's, for me, it's a way of not creating a single story and hold on to it, because I did notice that that was happening slowly, or was about to happen. But then I do, I just, yeah, I think this is the proper. So if I make a story about her and a story about me, and they connect like this, then it becomes solid. That is rigid. It's not going to change anymore. This is become that. Then it becomes reality. It becomes the truth. But now I'm here and I'm aligning with the story I tell about her and the story that I tell about me, and I feel like it's gonna do more like this. It's gonna open up because I'm also starting to notice, by talking to someone who knows her very well, uh, a shared friend, and two friends of mine who know me very well, and yeah, there's a different there's different elements being added to both stories, and yeah, presumably I was gonna say hopefully, but I don't hope. I'm more like open to whatever's gonna develop, but presumably they will open up like this and they can just coexist. She desperately needing to be on her own, to be standing on her own two legs, and she for sure will get there because I do believe she's a very powerful being. And yeah, me doing the same, because I do see still that there was parts of me that was trying to hold on to her, or to land, or to be grounded, or to be attached to. I need her. No, I miss her, of course, but it's not like there's no life without her. I was already living life without her because I've always been living a life without her. She just moved along for a while. I already knew this when we met. We're gonna meet, we're gonna walk the same path for a while, and then we'll probably go our separate ways, which is fine. But yeah, contrast. That's basically what this is all about. Reality and time are slowly becoming more and more fluid. So go with the flow. Just go with the flow. Alright, much longer video than intended, but I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Alright, man, see you in the next.